I'm Yoyo, so I live in this area for almost like 5 months. So during this part of the time, it's very, very tough for everybody to have their own regular life. So during for these 2 months, we have been experienced very a lot. Almost like every 2 to 3 days, you need to do the quarantine test. We need to wait in queues. People cannot get the food. So we are waiting for the government to give us some of the food to eat. For this of the reason we have, we call the 团长, which is like the group by the organizer to help us to find a lot of food, which is really nice to save a lot of persons, for their vegetables, regular meats, And I mean, the big thing is like the people are really are say thank you for all the like goodbye the organizers, not only for their daily alimentaire, but also like some like a little bit luxury food like the cakes, for them to eat, or to find some special resources what they wanted. So people allergic to the milk, a person want to have a special requirement of the food. So I think we did a good thing, But also there are something bad things also will be happen as people are not really saying thank you. So they are thinking you are taking the money, from the between. So we do have some of the neighbors that they do think so like a goodbye the owner to take some part of the money. So from, commissioning fee, they called it. So in the between. So I think for these of the reason or these of the things for the like a goodbye the organizer to say it's very difficult to give a reason to demonstrate so clear to them, Then you also will be learn so many things when you deal with the neighbors, And it's bring a lot of people are so well connected, which they before the epidemic nobody knows each other, are just kind of a bit of the so-called. Yeah. Right now it's everybody know each other, not just because because they are neighbors, just because epidemic they know each other, So this is my feeling. It's a bit very different from outside of the world, outside of the Shanghai, outside of the China. Yeah.
How was food different? Did you eat different food? Were you able to eat what you normally get?
Not really, because before the epidemic, you can get whatever the food you wanted, and you can find the different ways, the different channels to get all the food. But during the epidemic, you only can ask for the goodbye the organizer to get a certain amount of the food for each type of the food. So it will be so difficult because some of the people they like it, some people don't like it, or somebody has a special requirement, like the milk tea. It's like somebody wants less sugar, somebody wants a middle sugar, some people want no sugar. It's kind of very difficult to fulfill with all the people requirements. Yeah. No, it's not an easy thing. Yeah.
How about your business? How are you working now? How has your business life changed?
I have different business because I'm trading in the houses, So I'm not doing the business in here. I'm doing the business also outside of the Shanghai. So it's not really so differences between, before epidemic or after epidemic. So almost no differences for me. Yeah.
How about your friends and other business people you might know? Is it difficult for them now?
It's very difficult for them now, especially for the restaurant. Because the cash flow, normally the restaurant, they have like 2 months of cash flow. Now some of the government say, I let you to work, so from the 1st of the June. But actually it's like, you can start off your work, but you are not allowed to work until 7 o'clock. So that means after 7 o'clock you finish. And this is for bars. So how can a bars to finish their work after 7 o'clock? So that means even you say it's a recovery for the recovery and you open for the restaurant, that means zero. And also they cannot afford delivery. They cannot do delivery. They cannot sell alcohol. It's for a bar. This is starting with the 1st of the June, they are not allowed to sell the alcohol, they're not allowed to do the delivery. They are not allowed to work until 7 o'clock. It's kind of zero recovery for them. So they are kind of a little bit frustrated. So this is one of my friends. Yeah.
Tell me a bit about your personal feelings. Maybe when the lockdown started, and is it the same now or has it changed?
I can say I predicted. Yeah. That's the reason why I prepare a lot of food. So it's kind of the reaction from the government. It's not that so quick.
In the beginning, were you feeling anxious, angry, happy, and how does it change later?
Hopeless. At the beginning, I feel hopeless, and then later on, I feel normal, and then eventually, I feel very normal. Yeah,
How about right now?
still okay. Yeah, just feels okay. Want to get off to work.
So what are you looking forward to the most now?
Immigrate to Canada.
So you want to leave China?
Yes. I want to go outside, to live outside, to work outside, or do the business outside because I don't want to be blocked again. I don't want to go just like be quarantined anymore. Yeah, I don't want to experience this kind of the epidemic like quarantine anymore. Yeah.
Well, Yoyo, I know you're very busy, so thank you very much. I'm very happy you can make this happen.
Okay, thank you. Bye.